evening, everybody, and welcome back. Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches. Sorry about the horrible lighting. The site I am at tonight, it's all backlighting, but with these horrible dirty blinds, so I'm going to do the best I can. Angling this way, I at least have the inside light coming straight at the project, so I'm hoping they'll be fairly easy to see. This is just a quick 2019 Year of Whips lineup. I do have an album at in the Facebook group Soulful Stitchers. So this is just more of a because I want to, not because I have to, because you could choose to do either or. Today is January 18th. It's a Friday. Happy birthday, Melanie. She is the lady who runs Soulful Stitchers, and she always puts the deadline to sign up on her birthday. So happy birthday. Today's the last day to sign up for Year of Whips, unless you are not in the group. A couple people got added today, and they're going to get a few extra days. But anyway, I'm going to run through these as quick as possible because I'm at a pretty busy location. I'm afraid of getting like 1,000 interruptions. Plus, you just saw all these in my Year of Whips if you've seen my Year of Whips. So part of the reason I did that is because Melanie's looking for these videos because she's enjoying watching them, but also because she threw an extra challenge out there. There is a Year of Whips Extreme Challenge that I had to adjust for. So here we go. And when I made my album, I put like number 1 this whip, number 2 this whip. So I'm going to go in that order to make it a little less confusing. Although it's still kind of confusing. I should have thought a little bit more about the order that I put them in, but part of it was I just started making the covers, with the cover of the project so that you know what it looks like when it's done and where I was at. And so I just started making them and numbered them. And then later I got to thinking, oh, if I had put this one next to that one, it'd be a little bit easier. But anyway. So project number 1 is right now my daily Hade for Full Coverage Fanatics, but it is a Heaven and Earth design, mini Phantom of the Masquerade. Here's where I'm at on it. For Year of Whips, I'm just trying to get the 1 page finished. So I've got about a quarter of the page so far. So 3 more quarters of the page. Shouldn't be a hard thing to do. Maybe I can even get 2, but I only challenge myself to get 1 because I'm trying to set realistic goals, right? Okay, next, my Guardians of Notre Dame. This way. I want to get a finish on this. Fully finished. Counting it as 1 project, even though I could have counted it as several because each monthly piece, but just 1 project, trying to get it finished. There, that's a little easier. Okay. So that's Guardians of Notre Dame by Ingleside Imaginarium. This one is actually 2 because it's 1 pattern that I'm doing twice, so it counts as 2 projects. Number 3 is the one I am doing for myself. So here we are with this one. And then this is the one I am doing for someone else. And that's where I'm at on that one. I want to get those both finished this year. They stitch up really fast. They really should be done. But, how it goes. 1 second. I don't have to shut off for this one. It's just a wave. But okay. So, next. One is House of Stark, or House Stark from Lolita Made on Etsy. What side did it? There we go. I'm a little over halfway through with this, and I did a whole page in a night. So with only 3 pages left, I should definitely be able to finish that this year. And the thing about doing Year of Whips is that I make these my priority. So I have to work on all my Year of Whips projects before I can work on anything else that month. So progress gets done on them. Or like if I'm doing something that needs a focus piece, those would be my first ones to focus on. Next, what number am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is Heaven and Earth Designs Mini Treasure Hunt Bookshelf by Amy Stewart. I'm going for 1 page on it. I barely have the page started. Maybe an eighth of it. I don't know. This right here. So I need to finish that page. I did finish a page on this one and the other one last year for Year of Whip, so I know I can do it. Just gotta put my mind to it. So, number 7 is my last Heaven and Earth design. This is Mini Alice in a Dolly Dream. I'm not quite sure who the artist is. So, that's where I'm at. I want to get 1 page finish on it. So, that's going to be quite a bit of work because it's barely started, but that's okay. We got this. All right, this one was on my Year of Whips last year. Did not get finished. It got half finished. But this year, I think I can get that other half in there. So here is Autumn Wreath. This is by Angela Pullen Designs. It was in a magazine. I want to say October 2014, but I'm not positive. Anyway, I want to get that finished. So obviously all of these are a finish unless it's a Heaven and Earth design, which would just be a page finish. Next, I've lost my numbers again. I think I'm on 9. We'll see. I can pull it up. This guy cannot decide where he needs to be. Yeah, this one's number 9. This is Welcome. It's called something else, I promise. But I call it Welcome to Christmas because it will say Welcome to the Jameses. When it's all said and done. It was a Year of Whips last year that I did not complete, but I'm over halfway there now, so I bet you I can get it done this time. Pretty sure. And that was from a magazine also, but I don't know off the top of my head. Pretty sure it's a Doreen Jones, but I don't know which magazine. Even though I don't show it very good, my pattern or my projects seem to be, so there's that. This is Live, Love, Laugh by Stony Creek. It was split into 4 pages. I only have the 4th page left. It actually stitches up really fast when I take the time to sit down and stitch on it. So I definitely think I can get that one done. 1 second, I gotta... So, I really should be stopping on these people and being like, y'all want Girl Scout cookies? Can't do that. Okay. Next, what are we on? 10 is Foxglove. She was a Year of Whips last year that didn't get finished, and as you can see, all I have left is like this part of the skirt and the beads. So, hold on. So, Foxglove, number 10, I believe. Get that one done this year. Okay, now we're going to bounce around a little bit. Here's where I said I should have put it in some semblance of an order and didn't. The next is Pearly Pig. This was because I substituted it out. It was originally supposed to be to-do list. I finished to-do list a couple days ago. So now, where are we? So I subbed this one in. And it's Pearly Pig by Brooks Books. Advent Animals because I'm doing them all separately. And that's where my start is. It was started during Flossmas in December. Okay, next is Owl Dad by Brooks Books also. So here's where I'm at on that one. I'm sorry the light shining through. I don't really have a way to block it. So I have the other half of Dad, well, the words, and the little girl owl. So it should go pretty quickly. Next is Flag of Stars by Bent Creek. This was one of my Flossmas starts recently. It shouldn't be too hard to get done. I love this one. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with how I dyed that fabric. I can still smell the coffee. Next is Miss Lily Daggerwing. This is a Nora Corbett. they're also cleaning my porta potty. That's what that loud noise was there for a minute. So, here we are. Originally, I wasn't going to put her on my year of whips because I had barely started her. But then one day of working on her got me that much. I was like, we could get this done. We could do it. If it's a focus piece, it can be done. Next is Colin Cardinal. This is where I said I had to jump around a little bit because this one's back on the project with the pig. It's right there. So, I can definitely get that one done. Those ones I'm struggling to get done, so I really needed them on my year of whips because I need to knock them out of here. Okay, next is our number 17, because you remember you need 18 for year of whips, is I Love Fall by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and I just barely got a start on it last month. So there's that one. And then my last one for year of whips, number 18, is Pretty Little London. Because I really wanted it to be a focus piece this year since I went to London earlier, or a couple weeks ago. I want to make sure this one gets done and FFO this year. So that's where I'm at on that one. Had this been my official video, I would have showed the cover pages for all those, but I'm using the album officially, and this is just because. So that is Year of Whips 2019. However, Melanie put out a challenge, and she said, if you take the day of the month you were born, so I was born on August 3rd, and add that many more whips to your lineup. 3, no big deal, right? Except that if you're born earlier in the month, where it would be super simple like that, double it. 6 is still not bad because I have so many ornaments, so many quick finishes. So here are those 6. Let me change over just so I get them in order. So first is number, and I continued the numbering from, so it's not confusing. I don't have 1 and then extreme 1. So number 19 is Winter Blister. I think it goes that way. And this is from a magazine. I don't know which one off the top of my head. If you have any questions, I will be happy to look it up. Just leave them in the comments. So, number 20 is Sheila Sheep. See? Back to bouncing again. Of course, in my defense, I did make my 18 before she pulled the extreme challenge. Oh. Sheila Sheep's up here. She's mostly done. It won't take me but a few minutes to finish her. So. And then Peter Polar Bear. He's just got a small start. He was one of my starts for Flossmas. Right there. And then Clover of Clovers. I think I spun these. I think that's why they're random like this. I think I spun the wheel and whatever it landed on, I added. So, that's Clover of Clovers by Bank Creek. I might be holding it upside down. I really won't know till I get more done. And then Katie Kitty. So we're back to Brooks Books. I'm telling you, almost all of them, well, not almost. I had 11 that I needed to finish, and I really should have put them all on there. But I was trying not to make it, like, super easy for myself. I wanted some sort of challenge. Where is she at? I know I saw her. Oh, there she is. That's Katie Kitty. And then Heart Ornament. Literally, that's what it was called in the magazine. Sorry. So, here's the start on that one. So, that is my Year of Whips 2019, plus the 2019 Extreme Challenge. Thank you, Melanie, for all that you do. This really does help to push and make sure I get those finishes. I did really well last year. I'm hoping to do even better this year, and I'm excited to see what else comes along. So I hope you have a very happy birthday. Thank you for hosting the Year of Whips, and happy stitching, everybody.